Right, here we are at our next scenario, which is the ambush at night, where Eomer and his small force of Rohirrim have discovered the orcs and the Uruk Hai of Saruman that are taking the hobbits back to Isengard, except that they don't know that. They don't know anything about hobbits. This is before they meet the three hunters. So they've just found this band of orcs and they are determined to destroy them. So I have Wayne and Johnny with me, as ever.
Hello.
Evening. Well, yeah. Evening for us.
Yeah.
So in the middle here we have a force of, there are 24 orcs and a mix of scouts of Isengard and orcs and the heroes. Can you remember the heroes we've got in there?
Malhir, Ugluk, Grishnak, and Snagger.
Yes.
Pass the test.
And Grishnak is the one that's chasing the hobbits. So there's a particularly special rule for that one where the hobbits are bound, so they can crawl 2 inches a turn until if they roll a 6, their bonds are cut, and that means they can move their full amazing 4 inches.
Can I just point out that I've already been accused of being gamey the way I've set up? Just get that out there.
I think already upset Wayne before we start. So
Obviously, the comment in the chat was, "Let's take the outriders out and put three royal guard in to stack it in favour of the good side." This is what I've got to deal with, people.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
what I'm up against.
So the usual start of the game. Grishnak is the only one that can actually hurt the hobbits. He's going to chase them, but he's very injured, so he can only move 3 inches a turn.
He's got to get
Would you mind pointing out Grishnak for us?
Grishnak is this fella here.
There. And then so we have our riders. So on this side, we have Eomer with some royal guard, who are basically his bodyguard, and some riders. And we've replaced the royal guard with the outriders with royal guard, much to Wayne's dismay. And then for our captain, so the captain is the one with the bright green cloak, and then we've got riders of Rohan with the captain. So they will kind of come into shot during the first turn. The win conditions are as soon as one side gets down to 25%, the game finishes, and whoever manages to kill 75% is the winner.
Yeah.
So
if Merry and Pippin are killed, the best good can get as a draw.
Yes.
And they're trying to get off the
but only
northern
Snagger.
bordage. Only Grishnak.
Sorry, only Grishnak's the one that can attack.
Yeah, and he's only got one
might, one attack.
Might and one attack because he is very injured. Right. So we're going to go into the first turn, and the first turn will be for good, but the evil side can't do anything in the first turn because it's a surprise attack, so they're just kind of waking up and getting ready. Is that all right, Wayne? That it's a surprise attack?
No, that's to the film, isn't it? I mean, Ugluk's just cut one of the orcs' heads off.
Yeah.
Chucked it to his lad. Said,
Meat's back on the menu.
Back on the menu and all that, and they're having a bit of a squabble as orcs do. So I'm perfectly fine with
that. Good. So we will move into the first turn. Okay, so that's the end of, well, it's the kind of pre-turn where they've charged in and surprised them, so they've all jumped up now, and can you explain what happened there, Johnny?
So we had a volley of fire from the archers on the western side, and we've decided to play with night rules, as it's sort of more themey and similar to the films, so although it didn't come into effect there, we've got +1 to wound, but shooting is limited to 12 inches. But yeah, the 6 guys managed to get the first 2 casualties. Try and create a little bit of a gap for the hobbits to sneak through next turn, possibly.
2 hits, 2 wounds.
Yeah,
it's good shooting.
But yeah, we'll see where it goes from here. Who gets the next priority?
These 2 first casualties. Okay. So priority then, please, gents.
Yours.
Goes to good.
Any heroic?
No.
Okay, so moving into good movement. Right, so we've got some casualties from shooting there, but we have got a very important combat coming up, which is Grishnak on Merry.
Yeah.
Pippin's bonds have been cut, so he's up. So Pippin's in the red cloak. But Merry is in combat now, so just one dice each on this one.
See if I can roll another one.
Oh, he's got a 5. Oh.
6.
Oh, Grishnak gets the 6. So is he strength?
Strength 4, so it's 4 to wound.
4's to wound. Oh, it's a 2, and he's only got 1 point of might, so not enough. So Merry survives the first time. Right, so Wayne, could you give us a bit of a description as to what happened in that turn?
So I've moved out to face the charge, or if I get the initiative next turn, if I get priority, then I'm going to force Johnny's hand to hopefully try and pin some of the cab. I returned fire with some of the archers. I did hit a couple of times, but I didn't do any wounds. I kept rolling ones. And yeah, and I've lost 3 orcs to shoot in return.
So you're 5 down in total. Need to be 7 remaining to get to the point where you're 25%. Right, so moving to priority for next turn.
Oh. I'm going to roll that again.
Yeah, it's got. Oh, yeah, very sporty.
Honesty comes through.
You know.
So, evil, any heroics, Johnny? AMA's not near too many.
I think I have to because he's in range of so many. Yeah, I'm going to call a heroic with both the captain and AMA.
Any heroics back?
My characters are quite spread out, so I suppose the only thing
you could switch. You could switch off the captains.
which ones are you calling?
The captain.
So the captain and AMA. I think you will potentially struggle to do much about AMAs. But
I'll see what you're up to, Johnny. I'm going to have to call one, aren't I? With Grishnak.
you can't do it with Grishnak.
Or you could, but he's so you.
Yeah. Do you mean you're going to call one there?
But I can't call on him.
Oh, you can call with him. Do you want to get in on?
Well, I'm just thinking because what I'm seeing coming is that he's going to call it there. He's going to move. Then this guy's going to charge into Grishnak.
Oh, right. Okay. So you're going to call it with Grishnak.
Johnny's gone, that's a great idea, I didn't see that.
I had thought about it. I didn't want to be that gamey. I was like, oh, the Rohan don't really know what the hobbits are up to. So I was going to leave Grishnak for a bit. But,
Right. While the deliberations go on,
I'll call it with Uglug.
oh, Uglug is going for it. Okay. Then.
How many mites he got?
3.
3. I'll call it with Uglug.
Okay.
So he's got 2 left.
So your priority, so you roll to see if good or evil go first.
It's
Goes to
evil, so it is Uglug first. Right, so that's very bloodthirsty so far this turn, but we now have the Grishnak against both hobbits.
Come on, hobbits.
So
The hobbits have
the
got.
hobbits have got it, unless he spends a point of might.
Because you could kill him there. Because if you kill him, I'm kind of I'm
Use
stuck.
defense. It's 6s to win.
They're unarmed though, aren't they? They don't have a.
I would assume they're unarmed.
They
so
don't have their
-1
swords.
to wound. Is that what unarmed?
I can't remember.
I've never played.
Anyway, so are you going to spend the might?
I'm going to spend the might because I just think if I don't, you're just going to roll some crazy dice and double 6 me or something like that.
Okay, so that means he wins the fight. So who are you putting the strike onto?
Who normally dies in these videos? Is it Merry? It's Pippin, isn't it?
It's usually Pippin, yeah.
Right, let's go for Pippin then. Let's go for the cursed one.
Oh, he does a wound.
Does a wound, so does he save it with his fate? No!
Pippin,
true to form. Goes down. Alright, so, well, that's put the cat monks pigeons a bit. So, Johnny, can you talk us through the rest of the turn?
It was a pretty bloody round, that one. It started off, Wayne got a couple of riders down early
Killed
doors.
this one, didn't I? And I was like, this.
You shot one out.
That one.
Yeah, so
Killed
these
one in
riders
the
went
first combat.
Yeah, that's going well. And then it didn't after
and
that.
then it sort of went, the heroic combat worked here. You killed that one with Malhair.
Yeah.
And then I think I've taken out 6 orcs in this round.
So you got a couple over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Sort of spread around. So
yeah, you did a lot of damage that turn.
That was
So let's look at.
I have used a lot of might. I had to call a strike to respond to Malhair's heroic combat.
One of the Malhair chopped down a royal guard, didn't he?
Yeah.
So he's definitely the danger.
But the orcs have already lost 11.
11 and 3 riders down. So I'd say just in favour of the riders at the moment, but
losing that
a bad
hobbit
turn.
is a bit of blow.
Yeah, right. So that's our priority for next turn. This could be quite an important one. That swings to good. Any heroics from the evil side?
So we're a bit right. So Snagger could.
Snagger's got 2.
Yeah. So
Jack's got 2. Malhair's got 1.
I think I'm going to call a right move from Snagger.
Grishnak has obviously used his might, so
he has, yeah. So I think I'll go with Snagger. Let's go for right move with Snagger.
Any heroics from you, Johnny?
A lot of it is about the heroics with cavalry. Yeah, I'm going to double down again.
Can you call it with both?
Oh no, it's my priority, so I need to call it both. I will call it with. Who do you get? No, I'm gonna hold back my last 2 might.
Okay, so it'll be Wayne's heroic move first.
Snagger down to 1 might.
Snagger. Right, so that was quite an interesting turn. It kind of swung as it started in Johnny's favour and then swung to Wayne. But we've got all the hero fights to go now. So where are we going to go first? Point them out.
We'll go with the least exciting. We've got a Snagger and a spear. against the rider.
Snaggers 2
You-
attacks.
So that's Royal Guard, isn't it?
Yeah, and you charge me, so I'm down to 1. Too high.
Oh my word!
There we
Stop
go.
by.
That's why we do
Snaggers
things live
come
on
by.
camera.
Having a laugh.
Triple ones.
Oh, can I?
How many mites?
I haven't got the fighting you, have I?
You got equal fight.
Equal fight.
So I could spend a might to lose on
Take
the
it
Get
wrong.
roll.
50-50. I've only
You gonna
got
spend
one. I've only
it?
got 1 attack, so I can't kill you
Oh, that is so annoying.
He can't kill you.
because I haven't charged.
Okay.
I wouldn't risk it on a 50-50.
No, I can't leave it. That's really annoying.
So
Three-
tempting.
He rolls a 1
No
to wound
wound.
anyway.
No
So
wound.
it's a good start. Let's go for. Let's do AMR against Malhar and Friend.
Okay.
So you
Malhar.
charged me.
And
Yeah.
6.
5. Anyways, gonna have to use his last might. I
Okay.
think
To force the roll off.
to force the roll off.
Okay.
Big roll this
Big
one.
roll.
Oh,
Oh,
That
goes to
good.
AMR.
Clutch.
good call.
I will go for the orc first. First attack.
So the
Takes the
orc's
orc out.
dead. Yeah.
And if I can do a wound on Malhar, can. He's got his 1 fate.
One fate.
Which he
Yep.
Passes. So. Yeah, it is.
And over here we've got Ugluk and an archer against a captain.
captain.
Looks 2 attacks, isn't he? And then the archer.
I did charge there, so I've got +1 attack. But you've got the 5 value.
5.
Do you get
Oh,
the
he's got
6? Has
6.
Ugluk got any more might?
He has got 1 left.
You'd win it if you use your
You
might.
would win. Yeah.
I'm going to use
I
it.
know that's why I that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
Two
Ooh.
sixes.
2 wounds. He's got
He's
a
got
point
a
of
fate.
fate. Which he
He
fails.
fails.
He's gone. Captain's down.
Go on, Ugluk.
Oh, Ugluk's went a bit
He's
crazy in that
he's
turn.
inspired the lads round there.
Right, whose turn is it
That's
to?
been a decimation now.
Whose
So
turn
we've
is it
got-
to describe the turn?
We've still got Merry and Grisham.
Oh, Merry and
Oh, yes.
Grishnak. I forgot it.
The main event.
Yeah.
Is he going to revenge Pippin?
5.
Not with a 2.
Uh oh. Oh, fate.
Come on.
No.
Good step.
Oh.
Good step. Good step.
Oh, the hobbits are
With one
down.
hand tied behind his back. He's...
See, that's how the film should have been.
Right. So, who's describing?
Go on, Wayne. You've won that round, I feel.
That did not go how I expected it, to be honest. Considering I have killed a few bits and bobs. So yeah, I mean, I only lost what 1, 2, 4 orcs.
Five
Five.
orcs in total.
5 orcs in total. You lost 1, 2, 3, 4,
3 and a captain.
3 and a captain. Yeah. So yeah, massive
Yeah.
trade-off. And now the
So
Fangorn
orcs
side of things is
from
very
here.
much
Irrelevant.
very much open. And both the hobbits are dead, so they can't escape anyway. So
Fighting
yeah.
for the draw now.
absolutely massive that swing that was for me. Yeah, very pleased.
So, yeah, quite a lot of riders coming this
And
way.
I'm out of might. So
So we've got 7 riders down. So that's half the riders down. We've got 16
Yeah,
orcs
one,
down.
two,
So I think it's in the balance at the
yeah,
moment.
So you need to kill 6 more riders.
12. You need to keep 5 more orcs.
5 more orcs, 6 more riders.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
close.
Yeah.
Right. So into priority then.
Cool. I need this one. Thought I was going to
So
roll
it
1.
goes to good. Any heroics? Have we got any might on the board?
Mel here's looking a bit iffy there in front of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've got.
I've got
Mao has got 1, has he?
1,
We've got used his last.
and Snagger's got 1.
Snagger.
But the rest of them haven't got. I'm going to go with. Let's go Snagger.
Okay.
With a move.
So that'll be your move because there's no might left on the
No.
Rohan side. Okay. Okay, so a bit more carnage against the orcs again that turn, but we've got our hero fights to go now.
4 orcs down so far.
So we'll start here. We'll do. So this guy's already fought. So it's Uruk and an archer against, and you charge me. So I'm down to 1. I only get a 2, so you win.
On a 3.
4s for Malher.
Uruk.
Sorry, Uruk. Yeah, very dead. We're to Snagger and an archer against 1 rider.
6.
Yeah. And with 5s to win. Yeah. Here we go.
There was a 5 in there, yeah.
Heroes are doing it.
Go for the 2 Royal Guard.
You can see that, Krishna.
One charge, 1 hasn't.
So Grishnak on the floor against
6!
2 Royal Guard, rolls a
Krishna's
6.
He's well up for it.
So he's 1 attack.
He's literally he's going to whack you with one of the hobbits. He's swinging him around.
Doesn't win.
He couldn't climb high enough to get to the rider.
And then we've got Aomer against Malher.
Yep. 6.
Rolls a 6.
It's a big one. 5s to wound Aomer.
Oh.
There's 1. Right.
He should have rolled
First
a
fate.
6 there.
Passes it with his first fate.
Okay, so no wound on Aomer then.
Still got a might left as well.
Right. So,
That was close to me.
go on then, Johnny, your
4-3.
description.
Yeah, went well before we came live. Killing 4. Was it 4?
Yeah,
3.
4 orcs.
Where's
There's
the
1
4?
here, 2, 3, 4. There was another one.
Thought there was 4. Maybe I was
Yeah, there
wrong.
was.
Well, there's only 3 on the board. I thought I'd killed more, but
Did we take one off?
I
Well,
don't
down,
think
down.
so. 'Cause
Don't
they're
think
all...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I
So,
thought I
yeah.
killed 4 as well.
So 3 to 2 aren't great odds, but it is getting close now. 1 good round for either
So there's
either
one,
side.
2, 3. And then the 2 riders at the bottom here.
They always seem to die in one particular area each round.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
Nine.
you've got to kill 4 more riders.
You need to kill
I've
2.
got to kill 2 more.
Okay. So,
You've still got you've got a lot.
but
of
the best
heroes.
that Johnny can do is a draw though, because the
Yes.
hobbits are dead. Right. Priority then.
Okay. A mighty 1.
So what might have you got left on there?
I've got 1 on Mal here,
And that's it.
and that's it.
So is he calling a heroic move?
I think he has to. Yes.
Okay. So we'll be going into his heroic move.
Right, give it that.
Okay, so the evil side is quartered now, so it will finish at the end of this turn. In order to quarter the Rohan, we need all 4 of the hero fights to result in a death. So
Including Malher and
Malher against Aomer is quite a big one. Maybe save that one till
Yeah,
last.
leave
So,
that last.
yeah.
So start with Uruk against
Yeah.
1 guy here.
Okay. 6.
Yeah.
Good start.
And 4's to wound.
Oh,
Look.
well,
What
there you go.
doing?
Failed at the first
What
hurdle.
doing, man?
Snagger and an archer here.
6.
This is where you kill the rest. Yeah.
Right.
Yep, there's one.
Grishnak against
4. Solid 4.
done it.
Right.
Oh no. And then Malher against Aomer.
6.
5.
he's
You beat
done
him
it.
again. Mighty Aomer.
Come on.
2
Two
wounds.
wounds.
2 wounds.
2 fate.
Oh, classes both fate. Classes both fate. Okay, so we're into the end of the game then.
Yeah.
Well done, everybody.
That was good.
It's a tough scenario regarding the hobbits. Really, really hard to get them away from, because there's no like ability to call heroic moves or anything.
Yeah.
Quite,
It's almost like you need a built-in one where
just give him a point of mile or
Grishnak
something.
can't be. I know Grishnak can't be within certain, but it's easy to get.
He should maybe be the wrong side of
so
him,
they can try and run.
so that they have a chance to get away.
When you moved, you gave me the chance to charge him, didn't you, in the first turn?
Yeah.
Because I was out at 3 inches, and then you moved. I think it was Merry.
Yeah.
You moved Merry up within charge range.
But yeah, that's a very tricky one. I think that, like, if we played it again, we'd probably adapt that. But
I think that's a big thing about these scenarios. So it's kind of like, I think sometimes the fun in them is the naivety of not playing them.
Yes, yeah.
And actually, when you get to playing the second, third time, they're not as good.
And you
because you know what to do.
Yeah, you can definitely break them after a while because you know how to play them.
Yeah.
It's but it was an interesting one. The orcs did, even though we weighted it a bit, maybe the orcs did better than expected.
Closer than I expected.
I think it came down to the orc characters.
Yeah.
They did, 9 times out of 10 they did what they were supposed to do.
Having a couple of Royal Guard helped with their higher fight value.
Malhir's a beast, isn't he? He's really good.
Yeah, to be going one-on-one with AMR for 3 or 4 turns is pretty impressive.
They did 3 wounds on him in total.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if I'd failed all my fate, he would have taken him down.
So we move on to the next one being quite a small scenario, which is Grishnak's End. So somehow the hobbits haven't died. They've managed to sneak away after the events.
They've played dead. They've laid on the floor.
So bit back to like the ones we did early on with quite small. So it's just Merry and Pippin, Grishnak and Treebeard. Yeah. So not many. And then after that,
Grishnak can take them all out.
We're into the Warg attack, and we're moving more towards Helm's Deep as well.
That'll be a fun one. I wonder whether we beef that one up slightly and use a few more.
Excuse me. Right. Okay. Thank you very much, gents. Once again, and hopefully we will be back soon.
Yep. Enjoyed it. Bye.
Cheer, everybody.
See ya.
And so it was that they did not see the last stand, where Ugluk was overtaken and brought to bay at the very edge of Fangorn. There he was slain at last by Eomer, the third Marshal of the Mark, who dismounted and fought him sword to sword, and over the wide fields and the keen-eyed riders hunted down the few orcs that had escaped and still had the strength to fly. Then, when they had laid their fallen comrades in a mound and had sung their praises, the riders made a great fire and scattered the ashes of their enemies. So ended the raid, and no news of it ever came back either to Mordor or to Isengard, but the smoke of the burning rose high to heaven and was seen by many watchful eyes.